What is happening? You beautiful people. Hope we are all feeling fantastic. It is Monday morning. What time are we at? We're at 9 o'clock at the moment, a little bit later than anticipated. Was at the cinema last night. Seen The Nun. The Nun, for anyone that's not seen it. It's decent. If you like The Conjuring, all that kind of stuff, it's obviously all what's the word I'm looking for. They're all joined together, they all go par and par with one another. But no, good movie, not as scary as the first one. A couple of jump scares, but an easier watch than the first one. So yeah, it was alright. Out of 10, 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, but it is breakfast time. It is meal numero uno, so meal number one. I always train after this meal, so I'm going to eat this meal. I will do a little bit of work and I probably will train in about 2 hours. I need to spread this oil, give me a wee second, because man has got some stuff going on in the damn pan. So let's fire these in the pan, get them looking all fried. Let's go. So I'll show you the meal when it's all done and dusted, but if you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know what it is I'm going to have. If you've watched the channel, you've watched the full days of eating, just guess what we're having. You guessed right, breakfast bagels, but we're switching up. We're having a bagel, but we're also having a panini, or ciabatta. So when you're bulking, man, like I'm always a big fan of having, you'll see throughout the rest of the video, but I like having multiple carb sources sometimes in the same meal. I feel like when your appetite takes a little bit of a hit, and when you're not as like hungry all the time, by having like 2 different carb sources, you're basically just changing the texture. And I think when you've got different textures and tastes in the one meal, it makes eating the meal a lot easier, if that kind of makes sense. So we're having a sesame seed bagel. Big shout out to Aldi, the absolute goats, saving my shopping bill. And we've got these ciabatta rolls. So this ciabatta roll is like 42 grams of carbs, and then each one of these bagels is 43 grams of carbs. So we're talking about 80, 90 carb there. And then we're also having some potato scones, Scottish thing, if you know, you know. I'll fry them in a little bit of oil for some healthy fats. Put them in the breakfast bagels. We've got some bacon medallions in the air fryer with some egg. I'll show you the meal when it's all done and dusted though. I'm just gonna get it all cooked. So I'll be with you in a wee minute. Just before I show the full on meal, this shit is goated, man, alright? The Philadelphia, it's basically like, what is it? Is it like cream cheese sort of shit? But I get the lightest, it's the lighter than light one. You can obviously get the full fat one, it has a lot more fat and a lot more calories, but this is like, what, 30 gram of this is 26 calories. I don't even use that for one serving. So it just gives it so much more flavour. You're not having to use like butter and all that shit. So jump on this, gives it a good bit of flavour. I use it in like my wraps, my pittas, on like my breakfast meal. So very good, get it used. And this is a bit we always need to get done. Split that yolk, spread it over. Damn. If you are an adult and you don't like egg yolk, you've got some issues. I actually didn't start having eggs, like fried eggs, till about a year ago. Best thing I've ever done in my whole damn life. Boom, there we have it. Breakfast / pre-workout meal is upon us. So we've got I'm going to put the calories and macros on the screen here. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but I'll put them there. I think it maybe equates to like 120, 130 carb. So this will be good for me. Gives me a good bulk of calories. Everything digests pretty damn well, which is what you're after. That's what you want pre-workout. You want a decent chunk of calories, big chunk of carbohydrates, moderate fats, moderate protein, and something that's going to allow you to perform well. Not a meal that's going to make you lethargic and sluggish and all that shit. So pretty big eat. So I'm going to get some YouTube on, get a video on, watch it, distract myself and get the calories in. Then we're going to go train push, so hopefully we hit some PBs. If you want to see some workouts, daily training, daily posts, then make sure you follow the Instagram. If you've not followed the Instagram and you're watching this video, what are you doing, bro? Follow the damn gram, help a brother out, help us grow. Come on. What is good? We're back. We're currently doing a little bit of work. We're almost there. A couple more client check-ins to do. If anyone's unfamiliar with my job, I'm an online coach. So if you want to find out more, I just literally fucking said in the last clip, in fact, on have a look at my Instagram. But if you want to see more of what I'm actually about from a coach point of view, from everything I offer, try and give a good bit of value on Instagram, go through things, training, nutrition, life, all that good shit, follow it. But we're on to part 2 of the pre-workout. We've got some Aldi cookies in here. What are these? Chocolate Ums. So basically an M&M. An M&M cookie. So it is, that seems to be a bit fucking crumbled. But with my calories and macros, I have literally just been told to add in a cookie pre or post workout. So I don't have it with that big meal because that would probably be a bit too much to digest. What's the carbs per cookie here? 40 carbs per cookie? Jeez! That is a good bit of fucking carbs. So I was given orders to add it in pre or post workout. I just like having it pre. So I'm going to head to the gym at, it's 25 past 11. I'm going to eat this cookie, do another check-in, drive to the shop, get a can of Monster, drink said can of Monster, then train. But the whole thought process of adding this in is it's dense calories. It's not going to provide me with much eating. Obviously, if I was to get 40 grams of carbs in from a bagel, like my appetite for that is pretty low. Like my appetite's took a pretty big hit since I was ill like 2 weeks ago. So eating's been a little bit harder. So I'm going to eat this, get about 300 calories in, 40 carb, go to the gym and get a good fucking session in. But like, there's nothing wrong with adding in like wee things like a cookie here and there. Like the bulk of your diet should be, single ingredient foods like bagels, potatoes, pastas, rice, meats. So if you have a little bit of this here and there, you're all good, mate. Especially when your food's getting up towards that 5,000 calorie mark. Sometimes you need to do what you need to do. So having this cookie, couple of check-ins, and then we're off to the gym. So I'll see you when we're back here for post-workout. We are back from the gym and it is time to eat some motherfucking post-workout food, mate. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm very hungry. I am very full. Mate, I go through a shit ton of cereal per week. I go through 250 grams every training day. So that's 5 days a week, mate. So what's that, 250 times 5. So I go through over a kilo, 1 kilo and a quarter of cereal per week. And my choice is, I go half and half. I like going half Cocoa Pops, half of this caramelised biscuit, aka just Biscoff. I like going half and half for the simple reason of, if I go a full bowl of just this cereal, one will be a box of this a day, man, pretty much. But I want the food to digest kind of quick post-workout. So by me having half of rice-based, we know that rice-based stuff will digest a little bit quicker. So that is why I have half of it rice-based, better digestion. Cereal's going to digest quick anyway. It's quick acting carbs, it's high glycemic. But this has got a little bit higher fat in it, so I don't want to go all of this. Do you know what I mean? So the post-workout is a mix of cereal and usually a bit more fruit and some rice cakes and some whey protein. So I am going to put together this meal. I've also picked up, I went to the shop by the way, hence the shopping bag, packet of caramel Snacker Jacks or rice cakes. Very easy to have, on the go, extra carbs. Ran out of the pre-workout cookie, so we get some more. The giant chocolate chip button cookies, so that will be getting plugged in tomorrow, pre-pool session. Some wraps, meal number 3, which you'll see later, is potatoes and wraps. We've got some more grapes. Grapes for me is just the easiest fruit to get in. Like, one, they're so flavoursome, and for like 150 grams, we're talking like 30 carb. So a really easy fruit to eat, and I quite enjoy them. What else we get? Pretty much it, man. Some seasoning. Cajun seasoning is a go-to for all my chicken and shit. And then some more potatoes. So yeah, I usually go to the shop every couple of days. I'm one of those people that I don't like going to the shop, like having like a weekly shop. I quite enjoy going to the shop a couple of times a week. So I'm weird like that. It just gets me out of the house and I can go out and about and pick shit up. So I'll usually go to the shop 2 times a week, 3 times a week and just pick up some stuff. So I've got a big bulk of carbohydrates just now. I'll finish off all my protein sources like chicken and beef. I'll probably need to get more of that maybe like in 2 days time, and then I'll need to get more carbs the 2 days after that. So yeah, that's what I do. It's better than seeing a big massive shopping bill come off in the winter, isn't it? Well, I don't know, that's what I do. So you can do it, you cannot do it, is what it is. So I'm going to make said bowl of cereal and I'll show you it when it's all sitting there good to go. Just thought I'd record this just to give you a quick insight as to how much fucking cereal 250 grams is. Let me pour it into the bowl for you. So we get Cocoa Pops first. So we'll go about 130 of that. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, I'll just put in the rest of this shit as well. 150. Ho ho ho. Ho ho. I'm shit at opening these boxes. Oh, that's the fucking best I've ever opened a box of cereal. Oh, this stuff's so fucking good, man. So we'll go 125 grams of that. Jesus, my God, look at the bowl of cereal on it. And I'll usually put a bit of honey on top as well for extra carbs. When you're bulking, you need to be smart with these things. So honey, raisins, fruit juice, all this kind of shit is going to be a really good tool in the toolbox of bulking. Yes, people, what is good? That was some meal. That was a very filling and very calorie dense meal. About 900 calories, and I think calories and macros have either been on the screen or they're on the screen now. Boom. Thingamabob, what was I going to say? I'm on the way for a sunbed right now, and this breaks up my time getting my next meal. So I've got one more actual proper. I was actually surprised. I usually have 4 meals, and then like a kind of 5th snacky meal. But I'm looking back at my calories on MyFitnessPal, and I've obviously had a very big chunk of calories. I've been very on the ball with food today. Usually I'm chasing my tail. Usually this meal 4, so the next meal I go to have, I'm playing catch up. I need to cram that in, and it's a big massive chunk of food, and I need a bowl of cereal after. But after my next meal, I've only got like a wee 300 calories left, so I'm on the ball. I'm on the motherfucking ball. So that last meal, very fucking easy, man. 600 grams of potatoes almost, a chicken wrap, that kind of curry sauce, which is like 0 calories as well. Pretty damn good, pretty damn good. Also done like 25 minutes of like steps on the cross trainer after that big meal, because I think it's worthwhile. Just trying to like move the body a little bit after you've had a big meal. It just aids digestion and keeps appetite at a decent level for the next meal. So I'm away for a sunbed, I'm away to get myself looking nice and brown, and I'll jump back in for meal number 4, mate. And we've got the very last meal going in. I'm going to put you on my necklace. Do you work alright? Bosh. Last meal, not even a meal, really, if I'm honest. It is literally just a small bowl of cereal. Now I went a little bit inventive with that last meal. We can kind of call that a Philly cheesesteak or a council. Council just means shit. Cheesesteak. So I literally was going to have some beef mince with rice and put some like passata tomato sauce in it. But I just wasn't feeling the rice. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get rid of those ciabatta rolls. So had 2 of them, put some cheese in it, some more rocket. Boom. Those ciabattas sit pretty nice in the stomach, and per one is like 43 carb. So it's a good chunk of carbs. So 2 of them gave me more carbs than the rice, which also means I need to have less calories here. So current cereal of choice for the nighttime snack is the cinnamon crunch. So we're going to have 45 grams of these, which is a small wee bowl, considering I literally just had 275 grams of carbs in my fucking post-workout meal. This is going to be an absolute piece of piss. So we'll have that with a little bit of milk, and that is us done for the day with a full day of eating. Feeling bulked, man, feeling really bulked. We've been sitting at around 228, about 229 pounds in the morning, so we are feeling pretty bulked, man. Midsection for me, the midsection always goes first. Like, I've still got some sort of abs, but we're alright, man. Again, I wish I held my abdominals a little bit tighter when I bulk, but that is what it is. We can't help it. What I'm hoping that when I prep, for anyone who's watching this, you've never watched my videos before, have I even spoken about this in this video yet? I've non-stop fucking talking about it, but I will be endeavouring in my first ever bodybuilding prep for Classic Physique. So the shows are going to be next April, so prep will start in December. So my point is I'm looking forward to getting absolutely shredded, and it means when I get absolutely shredded, whenever I go through periods of actual bulking again, I'm never really going to look quote unquote fat in a bulk. You know how those guys you see, they're absolutely massive, they're bulked up, but they've still got abs. It's just because they've got a lot more muscle, and they've also been extremely fucking lean at one point. I've not been like really lean in the past since summer 2022. So next year it'll have been almost 2 years since I've been shredded. So I'm looking forward to revealing some fluff, or getting this fluff taken off. But anyway guys, I'm gonna have this bowl of cereal. Total calories and macros I'll put up on the screen somewhere. If I've not already put them up, I'll put them up just now. So that was a day of eating. Can't wait to rinse and repeat this whole process again tomorrow. The rest of September, all of October, all of November, and then prep starts in December. So as always guys, if you liked the video, drop it a like, leave a like. If you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Whenever you're watching this, day, morning, night, have a good one guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.